Welcome back. Men and women who have dedicated themselves to law enforcement are a very rare breed indeed. They lay their lives on the line to keep us safe every day. And a pair of brave brothers who fit that description are in the spotlight of Lance's Journal tonight. Hello, Lance.
Hello, Owen. Mark and Matt Stegman were both born on April 25th, 1976. In addition to having the same mother, the same father, and the same birthday, it just so happens that they were both born on the same desire to protect and serve their fellow man.
We're always in the front yard right by that tree. I don't know why, and we're always holding hands.
Mom and us holding hands. I don't know why.
The Stegman twins were inseparable from the start.
It was great because as a kid, I always had someone to go out and play with.
They are identical twins, but Matt was always a little taller, and Mark had a birthmark on his upper lip. They looked slightly different, but they thought very much the same.
We were big into sports as kids, so we would go outside and play football, basketball, baseball, anything, tag as a little kid. I mean, everything. I always had someone to play with, someone to get in trouble with, someone to blame stuff on. Yeah. It was great. So I wear all this equipment, right?
Matt started thinking about becoming a police officer at an early age.
We grew up with a couple kids whose dads were police officers in our area. And I can remember one of them coming to our school a couple times a year. All you do is you just whip it out, and it comes right out.
The Stegmans also had an older brother that was a state trooper.
One thing I wanted to do is help people, and I didn't want to sit behind a desk all day.
When they were in high school, the brothers brought home big books full of possible professions.
Each one of us had a book, and we went through it, and it was like, list your top choices. And instantly, without even really communicating with each other, we both looked at it, and we got to the same page. Different areas of the house. I was downstairs, you were upstairs, and you wrote down police officer. I wrote police officer, and I was like, yeah, this is number one on my list. See, I didn't even move, did I?
The twins both got their degrees in criminal justice from UNK in 1998. Mark wound up back in Grand Island. Matt found a home in Lincoln.
To never talk to strangers.
They hated being apart, but they did enjoy finally being called by their first names.
I don't remember being called by my first name consistently till I got hired here in the police department in Grand Island.
For the Stegmans, these are badges of honor and pride.
People talk to me, do you have a brother that's a police officer here? Yes, that's my twin brother. It makes me proud that someone else is, helping out in my family, and I have an older brother that's in law enforcement too. It's kind of one of the things we've always wanted to do is help people and give back to the community that gave so much to us.
1, 2, 3.
Thank you! You're welcome, boys and girls.
After many years of working the streets, both of the Stegmans enjoy their latest community involvement duties that include getting out and meeting with kids. And after all, it was a police officer's visit to a Grand Island grade school that helped shape both of their lives forever. And I want to thank both of the Stegmans for all of those years they have protected and served us. And Owen, I think sometimes we take those policemen and women for granted.
That's for sure. And you can tell those two really love their jobs and really love being brothers as well.
Absolutely. It was a perfect fit for them. They found it out a time ago, and I'm really glad they did.
All right, Lance, good story. Talk to you later. Up next, we'll update your forecast.